If you've ever tried hatching eggs the old-school way, you know how unpredictable it can be. Between constantly checking temperatures and hoping humidity stays stable, it often feels more like luck than science. But with the right incubator, you can turn what used to be a stressful guessing game into a precise, nearly foolproof process. Whether you're raising chickens in the backyard or running a small farm operation, a good egg incubator can make all the difference. They take care of the little things, like rotating the eggs and maintaining the right climate, so you don't have to. Today, I'm breaking down 7 of the best egg incubators available right now, each one with its own strengths, quirks, and ideal use cases. These aren't just plastic boxes. Some of these have better digital controls than my first thermostat. All the product links are down in the description if you want to check out specs or pricing. Let's dive in. Starting us off is the Matakupex 30 Eggs Incubator. This model is one of the most balanced out there. It holds up to 30 eggs and gives you that sweet spot between capacity and manageability. What stands out most here is the level of automation. You've got humidity display, automatic egg turning, and even an egg candler built in. That candler alone saves you the trouble of having to shine a flashlight at eggs every few days. The digital controls make it easy to fine-tune your incubation process, and it's particularly great for folks who are just getting started but want something that feels reliable and professional. I also like how intuitive the interface is, no fumbling through cryptic settings. On the flip side, while it does a lot, it doesn't have the rugged construction some higher-end models offer. Still, if you're hatching chickens and want consistent performance without a huge learning curve, this is a solid pick. You could say it's the Goldilocks of mid-sized incubators, just right for most users. If you want something a little more compact but still feature-rich, the Anju 18 Eggs Incubator is a great step down in size without compromising on control. You still get automatic egg turning and humidity regulation, and it's designed for a wide variety of birds, everything from chickens to quail to parrots. That flexibility really makes this model stand out. What I love about this unit is how versatile it is in educational or lab settings, not just farms. It's especially handy for people who want to hatch multiple species without buying multiple incubators. The bright orange color is a fun touch too, especially if you're setting this up in a classroom or want it to stand out. It adds a little personality, which you don't usually expect from farm equipment. Now, compared to the Matakupex, it's got slightly fewer digital features, but the simplicity can actually be a benefit if you're using it with students or in smaller scale setups. And let's be honest, less to mess up means fewer panicked "did I break it?" moments. Now, if you're working with a dozen eggs or less, take a close look at the Apto 12 Eggs Incubator. This one packs a lot of punch in a compact body. It includes temperature and humidity control, auto egg turning, an external water refill system, and even an air vent. That refill feature is super convenient. You don't have to crack open the incubator and disrupt everything just to top off the water. What's cool is that it also comes with an egg candler, which is something you typically don't see in these smaller units. That's a nice touch for anyone curious about embryo development. The standout here is ease of use. When looking at this model closely, it's clear they designed it with both beginners and casual hobbyists in mind. It's also a nice step up from the Anju in terms of sensor accuracy. It even beeps gently if conditions fall out of range, which is a lifesaver during busy weeks. The only drawback is its plastic shell, which feels a bit flimsier than some competitors, but for light use, it does the job well. Let's say you need something that's a bit more rugged and holds a few more eggs. Enter the Harris Farms 22 Eggs Incubator. This unit holds between 12 and 22 eggs and features a fully automatic turner along with precise humidity and temperature controls. One of its best features, hands down, is the 360-degree clear viewing window. You can literally see everything going on inside, which is fantastic if you're using it in a family setting or just love observing the hatching process. Imagine kids watching their first chick hatch. It's like a nature documentary right on your countertop. It also feels a bit more durable than the Apto, though it's not quite as tech-heavy as the Chilixian we'll get to in a bit. The sturdy base and clear dome give you peace of mind, even if the digital side is simpler. Still, for home chicken raisers who value a clean design and great visibility, this one's a winner. It's like a science fair project that actually works and keeps on working. Speaking of scale, the Chilixian 120 Eggs Incubator is where things really level up. This is a serious piece of equipment, capable of handling large batches of eggs with 5 different automatic incubation modes and detailed digital monitoring. You get precise temperature control, humidity sensors, and the ability to keep records of incubation days. It's absolutely ideal for small farm operations or breeders who are working with ducks, chickens, and even geese in volume. This thing is built for scale. It's not here to play. Unlike the Harris Farms model, which focuses more on visibility and simplicity, this one is all about control and data. There are even preset modes for different species, which makes the setup process less intimidating than it sounds. One heads up though, due to the size and complexity, it does require more setup time and a bit more monitoring during early runs, but once you get the hang of it, it's incredibly efficient. Think of it as upgrading from a bicycle to a car. You'll need to learn the controls, but it'll take you much farther. For hobbyists and learners who don't need high capacity, the Brinc Mini 2 Advanced 7-Egg Incubator is a gem. This one's small, yes, only holds 7 eggs, but it's designed with precision in mind. You get full digital control over temperature and automatic turning, making it ideal for classroom settings or first-time hatchers. I have to say, the engineering on this model is impressive for its size. You can tell it was built by people who really care about hatch rates and user experience. Everything is compact and user-friendly, and the build quality is a clear notch above most other entry-level options. Unlike the Anjou or Apto, the Brinc doesn't try to do too much. It just focuses on doing the basics really, really well. It even has a countdown feature so you can prep for lockdown with precision. Just don't expect to hatch a whole brood at once. This is all about quality over quantity. Honestly, for learning or test hatches, it's pretty much perfect. Lastly, we've got the Bibby Birds 12 Eggs Incubator, which kind of bridges the gap between beginner and mid-range users. This incubator features automatic egg turning, accurate digital humidity control, and a very straightforward design that works well for home use. Imagine you're working from home during a spring storm. Power's still on, but the weather's unpredictable. You want a compact incubator that can keep your eggs at stable conditions without constant babysitting. That's exactly where the Bibby Birds shines. It's quieter than the Chilixian and more reliable over time than the Apto, especially in terms of maintaining humidity levels. It even adjusts automatically based on internal sensors, which adds a nice touch of automation. The build is a bit basic, but it's more dependable than it looks, and it won't break the bank. You won't exactly win style points with it, but when your chicks start hatching, no one's judging the shell. Alright, so let's wrap it all up and help you figure out which one fits your needs best. If you're hatching eggs in small batches for a classroom or as a hobby, the Brinc Mini 2 Advance is your best bet. It's compact, precise, and built to last. For a slightly larger home setup, the Apto and Bibby Birds models both offer strong automation and are ideal for beginners who want something dependable without too much fuss. If you're aiming for maximum control without going full industrial, the Matakupex balances capacity and digital features nicely, while the Harris Farms model gives you that bonus of great visibility and sturdy design. For mid-tier versatility, the Anjou does a little bit of everything and works well in both farms and classrooms. And if you're operating at a larger scale, the Chilixian 120 is the most powerful unit on this list. Just be ready for a bit of a learning curve. The key is to know your needs. Are you hatching science projects or running a micro farm? All the links to check out these incubators for yourself are in the description below. Whether you're raising chickens in your backyard or starting a small hatching operation, one of these models should help you hatch with confidence. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more product deep dives just like this one.